are pretty much like double plats for a lot of it. That being said, we are seeing something interesting. Definitely interesting, because that's a Lucario.
Yeah, Lucario Aegis. Mr. E has been working on this Aegis for a long time.
Okay.
Trying to go solo Aegis. Living down in Mexico for quite some time and just absolutely grinding out locals to work on this Aegis. And Joni here gonna try and make the Lucario happen, which is a character we hardly ever see.
Absolutely. I haven't seen a good Lucario in a while. Hopefully, this is gonna be one of the cases for Joni. And definitely a questionable decision done by Mr. E, thinking that they were actually going to be able to recover on time to do that. Fortunately, he loses the stock. It's not going to affect him that much just because of how Lucario works as a character, however. The aura, if you are in a stock disadvantage, is going to be increasingly better.
Yeah.
And now they have a little bit of more damage in for sure. Now is when Lucario actually becomes a real character. Aura Sphere just pretty much fully charged, 122%, and just being a lot more comfortable this time in racketed damage. And actually going in for them, blazing in. That's a stock.
All right, 2 stocks apiece for these. Mr. E meeting an unfortunate demise on his first stock and not shaken by it at all. All right, Joni gonna find the ground. Finds a nice little combo. Johnny's strings with Lucario have been very on point, and you have to think that once you're getting into this stage of bracket that everybody has their character on lock like this.
Yeah, I agree with you, Notch. And it's looking like they're definitely poised, and they do recognize that Mr. E is a really good player, but there are no slouches either, and actually sending him to the outside is actually a genius move for them. Aegis is a great character, but their recovery is, for lack of a better word, booty butt cheeks. It is not good at all, and if you're somebody like Mr. E and continues to get sent horizontally over the course of a battlefield stage, you're going to have a bad time, and you're going to lose a stock early for sure.
Yeah, and I also like the way that Joni just literally threw the baby aura sphere just a little bit to knock him back and not send him, you know, so vertically. Just very good. Has an idea of how to play this matchup. Now, can Mr. E find the stock to even this game up, or is Joni going to continue to run away with it like we're seeing? 85% on Mr. E right now. That is not good.
It's really, really good right now for Joni, however, and trying to find some combinations in. I haven't seen Lucario play this well since Zoo, and it's been a while, but we've seen down tilts onto command grabs beforehand. Let's see if we can unlock that on Ultimate too. Now back air, trying to move Lucario away, 139. Forward tilt being placed and finally seals the stock. This gives Mr. E a really good opportunity to be able to rack up some damage without having Lucario as dangerous as they would have been in higher percents.
All right, Aura Sphere, gonna send him off again. Ledge trap situation, tries to go for a little bit of the multi-hit right there. A little bit of the Lucario edge guard that we've been seeing, charges it up again. Does the same thing. I like the run away and pull it out again just to see if he can bait Mr. E off the ledge. 140% right there. Aura Sphere charge into the up air. It's not going to do that much. There's not a lot of aura on this Lucario just yet, but you got to be careful because it's a fine line you're walking between wanting to get hit and building that aura. Gonna find a big game 1 to take it over Mr. E right now. That's huge. Super
important for momentum as well. And if Mr. E is having a little bit too much of a difficulty with Aegis, well, it wouldn't surprise me to see a Lucina actually come back, just particularly for this matchup. Yeah, it feels like Lucina as well would have a lot more opportunities to be able to recover safely. Even if she only has that Dolphin Smash, is definitely better than what recoveries I consider Pyra or Mythra actually having.
We'll see if it comes out or if Mr. E is willing to really ride or die and put it all on this Aegis. Sure enough, hovering it. We're right back to it again. Now let's see what sort of adaptations we can make. I feel like Mr. E wasn't doing a ton wrong as much as Joni was just doing a lot right.
I agree with you, and Mr. E did not play his best match in that last match for sure. do keep in mind that we were at a last stock situation, and Mr. E SD'd way at the beginning of the game as well. So, I mean, there is still opportunities to be able to find adaptation that they need, and now Mr. E is actually starting to ramp up. We're seeing those up tilts coming in to play time and time again. 85% now onto the Lucario, moving on to the right side, trying to get that down air, not quite going to be able to hit the mark. Needs to be careful, however.
Yeah, Mr. E finding a little bit of momentum, signs of life here for him. Hold up.
That's a beautiful edge guard. Not switching to Mythra to recover. I think that might have been a mistake by Mr. E.
It's crazy to see how comfortable Joni is in this matchup, and just the character-specific counterplay that he's employing just goes to show the sort of work that he's put in. A nice little switch mid-combo to find a big up air, and this game is literally even.
Exactly what you need if you're Mr. E. Got to make sure that you keep it as even as you possibly can, Notch. And now getting some more combinations in, switching right to the Pyra at 25% blazing and trying to keep him on the outside looking in.
Right.
Landing on the platforms. We continue to actually try to get some offense going. But Joni doesn't mind a little percent. Now 87. Aura building up slowly but surely. Jabs coming in on the side of Pyra. Grabs them and sends them on the outside. Now, one heavy hit is enough for Pyra to be able to get this KO. Risky, risky.
Great reaction from Joni to grab that right there. Mr. E was trying to get a little freaky on that top plat.
Actually trying to go in down tilt. Actually sends him just high enough. Trying to go for extreme speed onto the ledge. Manages to recover and safely do so. 135 to 71. Now Aura Spheres not hitting the mark just yet. Now we're seeing up air coming in. That's a 2 count from the side of Lucario. Still surviving. And that is going to be an excellent recovery for Joni. Still surviving at 156. That's maximum aura damage right there.
Yep. Okay. Just sort of re-grabbing the ledge right there.
Yep.
And catches the roll. Mr. E is all the wiser to that aggressive option to try and take stage control there.
Doing a lot better this second game around. Now Mythra coming out to play. Got to make sure that you take advantage of that speed. Long reach from the blade. 31%. Lucario trying to find something, not quite being able to actually get some more momentum going. Now all of a sudden, Mr. E really pretty much just putting in the download on what Joni wants to do in his offense, waiting for the double team to expire before actually continuing that offensive pressure.
I know you sat here and watched the same game one that I did, because this game two looks like a totally different set. I'm sort of gaslighting myself here. Big ol' Aura Sphere on him, is at a stock deficit, so the Aura is gonna be strong and lives that. I'm actually low-key kind of surprised.
Okay, needs to be careful. Actually gets a snipe on there, trying to survive, not quite being able to do so. Already used the second jump as they got thrown out by the Aura Sphere. 83% now 92. Lucario pretty much building up as much aura as possible. Pyra into play. A strong hit from Pyra could just be game over, and that's a tight set. So he's trying to send him out. That's going to be a punish that Mr. E is going to fail at.
A little bit of that movement, a little B-reverse Aura Sphere charge canceled down there. Looking a little fancy. And the longer that this stock survives, man, Lucario just gets increasingly more dangerous the longer you let it go. Mr. E not really finding a lot. That shield's really small on Joni's side right now.
So he's trying to survive that one. Down tilt. Not quite going to be able to be enough. Actually holds it just in time. Up air. Not quite going to be able to do it. Directional air dodge onto the stage. Rolls in. Anticipated reaction by Mr. E. Up tilt. Covers the option. That's a tight game. And that's one of the recognitions that Mr. E actually had. We've seen actually a lot of roll-ins from the side of Joni as well.
Yeah, a ton. And Mr. E has found 2 stocks off of just roll reads, along with a ton of percent as well. Joni gonna have to be a little bit wiser to that defensive habit of his own, to sort of maybe squander it in hopes of keeping these stocks a little bit longer.
Doing a tremendous job overall, still kept it in a 1-stock situation. So in a lot of ways, it feels like this is an opportunity for him to continue to push himself forward. Won that first game, Mr. E did make critical errors right at the beginning of the game. So it's important then for Joni to be able to continue to put on that same pressure that he was putting on while he had that last stock and surviving a little more as higher the percents go, just because that's what Lucario needs to do.
So I feel like running it back to Battlefield again, we've seen so much Battlefield actually. I feel like we don't see this stage this often, you know. But Joni gonna have to do a little bit soul searching and see if he can tap into some of the successes he had in game one. Again, Mr. E, yes, did SD, but Joni was just doing a lot of stuff right. Gonna really need to return to that grind here.
A lot of good play from Mr. E though, specifically with Mythra just keeping Lucario on the outside constantly, not being able to actually get any type of offense going. And now Joni's using a lot more neutral airs because it has deceptively 2 hits on it.
Yep.
So it really catches you by surprise when you do get hit by it.
Ooh, Mr. E hitting a little wave dash back right there, trying to bait out something from Joni. All right.
I feel like Wavelands in Smash Ultimate in particular are very situational.
Oh yeah.
And they would really just open you up if you don't use them carefully. Top players do a better job at using it. I would just not use it as an option at all, just because I feel like it's a little too risky.
Yeah.
That being said, Mr. E feels extremely comfortable. And now we're seeing the Pyra really trying their best to be able to actually get some more stuff going, and the up air sealing the deal for that stock. Joni is not looking too good on the cam, Notch.
Dare I say that we're seeing a download complete in real time? It's looking dangerous. Mr. E is just, again, I had said after game one that Joni was doing a lot of stuff right. It wasn't that Mr. E was doing stuff wrong, but now Mr. E is putting the pieces together and completing the puzzle and has adapted to a lot of Joni's tricks so well that it looks so hard for Joni right now.
Yeah, forward tilt actually moving in, 79% onto Lucario, grabs him, sends him outside again one more time. Actually landing on the platform this time around, does not have that much lag on it. Managing to do so. Oh, that's a really good combo on the Aura Sphere onto the back air, and exactly what you need if you're definitely Joni. And now actually trying to build some more momentum in, 22% off of just 3 fares, and trying to get some more stuff going. The Pokemon is not letting up, and Mr. E trying to look for that KO as soon as possible. They do not want to deal with the fully aura Lucario.
All right. And these hits are gonna be, they're gonna be so strong for Lucario right there. Just a downer, that Aura Sphere, not gonna find the mark, and a falling up air is gonna rip that stock from Joni's cold, dead hands.
55% of extra credit as well, and Lucario is half a character again because no aura is available for him. He's trying to rack up some more damage. Being able to survive is gonna be super important, obviously because it's the last stock, but rather just to make sure that they can actually get Mythra and Pyra onto the outside, which has not happened in a while.
Right. Oh, man. Okay. Trying to play a little bit slower of a pace. Find any hit that he can. Mr. E literally just swinging center stage. Gonna catch a force palm, and it looks to be super effective as it takes that stock. Only 55% separating them, but Mr. E going to lengthen that lead.
Hey, Aura's Field coming in. They're clanking constantly on the shield. They are finding a target. It's just not working out. And now up air completely taking advantage of the fact that they are on the platform. Neutral get up that time. Trying to mix it up on the recovery stages, and it's been working out. Aura Sphere gonna hit right on the shield again. That's double down tilt. Needs to be careful. Multi-jabs onto the right side. 124. How are they gonna recover? Very risky. Extreme speed pays off.
Dash attack on the shield. Whiffs a grab. Mr. E, excellent spot dodge right there. Is just keeping the pressure on him right now. Joni has not found any momentum in so long, actually. Oh, Mr. E, a little bit of a ledge trap right there. Catches a forward tilt. Head bob in the camera just a little bit.
He's trying to find that roll in again, Notch, and we're seeing a couple of rolls by Lucario. Aura's Field to the face for 58. Needs to be careful now. Nair on the flag. Up air is enough at 74.
157% had so much aura that up air kills. Look at Mr. E. Brother hadn't moved. He was sitting there like a statue. Dare I say, dumbfounded. I cannot believe Joni won that game.
That's some bullshit right there. There's absolutely no way. Like, Lucario gonna Lucario, I guess, but Joni now 1 win away for sending Mr. E to lose side. That's crazy.
The Lucario giveth and the Lucario taketh away. That was absolutely a momentum shifter to get into game 4 right here. And you have to think, again, Mr. E, seasoned competitor. He's been around for a while, okay? Stuff like that tends to not shake him. Jesus, I cannot speak. But we are all human. We all have, all of our blood is red. It's all the same. And so if Joni can sort of tap into that momentum and keep stuff going, it's going to be huge.
Now down tilt's coming in. Combinations of aura spheres. Yeah, Johnny's playing with a different swag right now. Pretty much has a game to lose. But Joni is pretty much just feeling a lot more, like the mobility of him just feels completely different from that last game. A second wind, if you will, for sure. Power Sphere right to the face, 137, needs to be careful with the recovery option. Throwing out another one. Oh, trying to go for the down tilts again, gonna grab him, send him to the outside. Luckily, Lucario does not have any type of grab that can actually KO, otherwise that could have been dangerous, unless you're counting the command grab side special.
Doing a great job of edge guarding Pyra and Mythra and really harassing Mr. E, and has found himself at a lead again, at a lead inside of the game and a lead inside of the set when we thought that it might have been lights out for him.
Man, and the adaptation that Mr. E was using over the course of the set in general was actually tremendous, but not feeling just as comfortable anymore. Joni can smell the blood in the water. All blood is the same notch, but when you have a Lucario chasing you down and hunting you, it is definitely a bad time.
All right. Almost has lapped him in percent. I don't want to call anything too soon or curse anything, but I have a feeling of the outcome of this game, and it's looking more and more grim with every hit that Joni lands.
Needs to be careful now, however. And he sends some down tilt onto the side. One last stock for Mr. E in the winner's side. And Joni looking to probably, quite possibly, have the upset of his young career.
All right, finally gonna find the stock. Mr. E sort of nodding his head, knowing that there's so much more work to be done. But Joni is playing like a man possessed. And something possessed him to directional air dodge and still somehow find a punish? I mean, like, come on. What's going on right now?
So moving in. Now we're getting a couple of hits in by Mythra. Trying to move as fast as they possibly can. Racking up his damage onto the Lucario. A couple of downs, actually sending him to the side. Stage spike in. Mr. E, seated 47, has just been defeated by the 82 seed Joni in a 3-1. Possibly the biggest upset of the tournament so far, I would say. Good job.
If you would have asked me in game 2 and even in game 3 until the very end, I would have been like, you know, man, okay. I think this lights out for Joni. Mr. E's made some good adaptation. But the way he won game 3 to then leverage that to a 2-stock with only 35% on him, Chopper, bro. Are you kidding me?
With half a character?
Yeah.
Half a character.
Yep.
It was great. Tremendous play by Joni overall. I am hoping that he can carry this momentum onto the rest of the bracket.
Yeah.
Because I love me some Lucario, to be honest. I love me some BS.
Has
from
Mute
every
Ace.
now and again.
Has Mute Ace in his path.
Good luck and losers, John.